Welcome back to TimberBorn. I'm recording this video before the last one came out because YouTube is taking a lifetime to process it. At the end of the last video, the reservoir was incredibly full. So what I ended up doing was taking out one of the levees so that one dam is flowing here as well. And that seems to have resolved it. So I put back, I reclosed the gates up here. And we've opened all of these up. So at the moment, most of the water is flowing through into here, kind of staying in here at a level, being pumped into here, and that will eventually leak into here. And water also comes through this way into these channels and through into the big reservoir that we've started to build. And so the only blocks, so we've got basically four dam blocks which are letting the water off the map, and we're going to try and minimize the amount that's going off the map, or maximize the amount we can store basically. So I have a few things I want to tackle today. I actually want to achieve some things today. So the first one is we are going to extend our power wheel network. So I think the way that I want to do it, we need to get over here and be able to build. So we can't easily go over the water wheels. So what I think I'm going to do is delete these. We will put in the first, I guess we only need one layer of levees along here now, like one track of levees, but 2 layers. So let's do that. We only need one, don't we? Yeah, we could do it with a single layer. Right, we're going to do that. They will build that, and then we are going to levy right out here. I think we'll do something like that. That'll work. With the plan being to then put water wheels all the way along here. You might need to drop this down a bit if flow has problems. Probably what I should do is bung in a stream gauge there. Can't really get to there. I guess I can. With some platforms. That'll do. Not very neat, but it will do the job. I want to be able to see what's happening with the flow of the bad water. So that's the first bit of the project we're going to do. I probably will need to delete this to move it because we're going to be putting power wheels in, and actually to make the building of the power line easier. Going to put in a load of platforms along here. I can probably delete that one now. In fact, that will do. So, because this is going to become power line, although we could put the power line the other side. No, we'll just use that as the path. It's fine. We could put the path above it. Let's do this. Yeah, let's do that. Which means we can change that later. Right. So it's going to be slightly less building material. So what we'll do is we'll have a path that runs along here, up there, stairs down. And then what I'll do is once In fact, we could delete that path now. Like, just, no, no, yeah, no, that's not going to work. I think we're going to have to do that one at a time, which is going to be so enjoyable. No, just the pipe. I suspect the efficient way to have done this would have been to not put the platforms over the top first. Well, who needs to be efficient, eh? If I deselect the delete tool, there we go. That's a bit easier. There. They can get on with building that. And then the other thing that I want to do is, what's the least difficult stuff to move? I want to route the water from this through. Yes, technically, moving the water storage to a more central location would be better. We just happen to have this nice little area. Enjoy your time in the medical bed next to monstrous explosions, which I had set up to put in more storage. So I think actually what I'm going to do is bend that path over. We will fill that area with triple dynamite as well. And then storage. 1, 2, 3 water tanks. Because that's what we have over the other side at the moment. I'm going to prioritize those over the other job that's going on. So that would clear those out because we essentially need a 4 wide strip through here. Feel like we could just delete the windmill or the mill. Delete mill. We will lose a power windmill, but that should be okay. And oh, that was a bit weird. So if we're going to go with that, I'm going to use path to mock this out. So it's going to run along there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4 along there. So we can leave those. And we will be able to somehow get over it. But we need a couple of large warehouses, which we could achieve by moving them up there. Or we could dynamite this corner out. So let's do that. They will need to be able to get up there to do that, and then those stairs can go. And then we can put these 2 large warehouses over here. We have paper and gears being stored there. We can sort that out in a bit. In fact, we could just build some large warehouses for paper and gears. That would be okay. These 3 I am going to set to empty so that they start emptying them so that we don't have so much water to move. See, this is working. This is working perfectly. What I didn't set up was the one to go the other way. So let's start. This is going to be, if you watch the last series, this is going to be one of those painful ones where I occasionally remember to put in a bit of power network. What are these for? These are for logs. I guess we've been using a lot of logs for something, which is okay. We are also starting to stockpile planks, gears, and paper, which is good. And we have a lot of dirt over here. We actually don't want that here now because we did this manually. Oh, we are flooding here. So we maybe need to crack one of those open a little bit. Just let a bit of water through there. I might automate that. I've been thinking about how to do more advanced automation, and I have some ideas that I just want to have a play with because I would like to automate more of the water management once we get the new big project done. So these are oak trees, and they do not have a lumberjack, so we should address that. But we should put it somewhere where we're not going to have to instantly remove him. Cut trees, because these are meant to be being cut down. And someone forgot to mark them. UB search. Do you know who that someone was? Yes, it was me. And they want to be cut. We want to unmark them before planting. I think that's the right ones, and our water from over there is going to end up over here through the magic of engineering. So we're going to lose those 2 windmills, but that's okay because we could build windmills up here. That's fine. Let's prioritize this to this. How many beavers have we got in this district? Not many. Have we got spare beavers over here? We have 61 spare beavers over here. So let's migrate. And no, not kids. 20. And that should give us some spare beavers, and we are going to throw in some builders' huts somewhere up here. Will be fine. If we put in 3 more builders' huts, and the other thing that we need to start bringing in is dirt. And we're going to do that. Did I don't know. I don't think I prioritized those. What am I doing? Path. Delete these scraps of tree, please. Cool. Let me make sure I high prioritize the builders' huts because that'll give us more builders, which is kind of sensible. And we need, this area is very compact and is going to be a bit of an issue. Storage, medium, 2 medium tanks. These are going to be for bot fuel because we're going to bring, and catalyst, we're going to bring some bots over. So we do have a printing press. So in the long term, we can switch over to making the punch cards as well, or we can import them. At the moment, we've got 1 CMS. Right. Yeah, so the idea is that, and I've not really worked all of this out in my head, if you can't tell. The idea is that in here, in this bit, we will have a some water pumps going up to some sort of structure, which is going to get us enough height to flow water through to the aquatic garden area, for this area. And that will in turn allow water to flow back through all of this and keep all of this hydrated. So that's the plan. But obviously we're needing to reorganize a whole load of stuff so that we can account for that. I'm going to delete one of these and all the water will be on the ground. So that's fine, because then they can move the water over to the other bit. Right, let's keep trying to get organized. Have they built our builder's huts yet? They have. We're going to go 18-hour work days as well, because we have a lot to get done. So just do a quick scan over here. So the other thing that I think we should start working on over here, because these guys don't really have much to do now they've done this, is we should start designing the windmill network. And we're going to need to, first thing we're going to need is to be able to get power up. The neat way of doing that is to do this. It's high prioritized build that, because we've disconnected the power network from over here, obviously. And they're not actually, they're not bad for power, but come on, you've got logs, you've got lots of logs. So yeah, I'm guessing we're just draining up graph batteries a bit. Yeah, but not too much. So that's okay. Come on. How many builders are there over here? And not one of you has come over to build it. We've got a decent amount of dirt as well, because we're going to need that. So I'm hoping that in the time it takes one of you to come build that, you can then build this as well and not get stuck or anything else. It looks like we need to build a couple of small piles for treated planks and metal beams so they can clean this up, but that will allow us to go up there. And then what we're going to do is up, up, up to the top. And we'll do a three-way, and we'll go up again. We'll come in one, and we'll do a three-way, come long, we'll go up one, and they need access to be able to build all of this, obviously. So let's build them some ladders. And put them in the right way around. I always do this. I always put ladders the wrong way around. There we go. And they can build that. Go. And that will let them build most of that. So that gives them a little bit of work to do to start this process. Probably want to put a ladder there and delete all of those trees. There we go. We'll leave them to do that. We'll come back over here. Treated plank. We've got plenty of treated plank, so let's do gears and let's start making scrap metal over here. Would be good. That's why we built it in the first place. So Right, let's have a look back over here. How are we doing? So this is in. So detonate all of that. I guess technically we now need to dynamite this, but they can just do that from the side. And storage, large warehouse. 1, 2. Would have been so much more sensible if I'd taken that out as well. Oh well. We've got 2 in, which is the 2 that we need, and we need them to be cattail crackers and grilled chestnuts. Okay. That's nearly empty, so let's delete that as well. I'm actually 1 over on my route through here, which is annoying because it means that and that. No, we're going to have to do it where I've placed it. Have less impact. Does mean we need to move that big old vat of maple syrup as well. Explosives doesn't really need to be being stored there. So I think that we are going to level that, knock that down, and we'll put some storage over here as well. So this is water, so that's the 3 water tanks built, so we can delete the 3 water tanks. Cool. This is a lower priority. The other job that we need them to be doing there really aren't enough beavers. Is we're going to start it there. I'm going to, I want to blast the start of the deepest bit, because then we can put the pumps in the deepest bit and that will do that job. Cool. Back over here. They are working on the power line, which is good. I suspect because they've put that in. Let's delete that, and then they should be able to build those from above here. So the plan is just to cover this in windmills. And we can actually work on it from both sides. So, well, let's enable that. Because I don't think these guys are that busy. Do that. The other thing we could start to think about doing is bridge. it's the different height. So we're going to have to bridge all the way and then do stairs. Path. Do that. We're going to need some stairs there as well. And we're probably going to need dirt over here. So let's do that. What I want to do in the long term is completely straighten this so that we can fill it with water wheels. So that would look something like that. More than that. More than that. And if I put this in, I might low prioritize it. Just so they do it when they have time. There we go. And that will be singles. Yeah, let's just make that slightly lower priority. So that it just gets done gradually. So it's not a priority. And then we would need terraforming station here. And again, that can be low priority. Hurrah! Yay, we are producing punch cards. That's not what we are producing pine resin, hopefully now. Yeah, we are. Awesome. So our treated plank production is going to go up, which is good. So yeah, these guys can work on it as well, which is good because we've got a lot more manpower and bot power over there. That's all in. So let's put back the three-way, and you thought I'd forgotten. Come back over here, build another piece of power connector. I'm not commenting. So ladder, let's do the path so I get it in the right place. So it felt really like we didn't achieve anything last time, so I have a lot of projects I want to try and get done, so we're going to try and achieve some of them today, or the beginnings of them. Thinking that at this point we might do that. No, there's no point having it over that, is there? Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Doesn't need to be a four-way because there's nothing to connect to off the map. That. Then we're going to run that all the way along there. We will probably end up having to delete bits to tee into it, but that's okay. The top on. I know I could probably be using high power shafts quite easily for these single steps, but you know, I'm doing it this way. There, 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 there. And that gets us to the top of the mountain. And then over here, let's say we may as well make use of the combined workforce, particularly as we have bots in this district. There, 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 there. There we go. As long as the paths don't meet, they can all work on stuff. Cool. Let's let them get all of that built over here. And really, yes, I want to be... it's connected anyway, isn't it? So it's okay. Right. Back over here. Why isn't Matey cutting down trees. He is, just really slowly. In the interests of speed, I'm going to chuck in a couple more. And cool, they've got that in. So when there's not an army of beavers there, go. That's probably why we're running quite slow. I was playing on single time. There we go. So that's the cattail cracker one, which is that one. And I'm guessing it's not going to take long to build that now, so we might as well delete that one as well. So we would need to tell high prioritize that bit of power shaft so that I can keep adding to it. Where's me district crossing? Manage distribution. We want to import biofuel and catalyst. We do punch cards as well? Do we actually have any punch cards over here? We do. We have a lot of punch cards. We should do punch cards as well. Which are those? They are set to be imported. So let's over here where the bots are going to be working. Put in a small warehouse for punch cards. And then up here, I'm going to put some dirt storage and a terraforming station. This should probably be low priority. And this. So that's done. They need to clear all of that up, but we'll get to that, I guess. Why not? Because it's there. I think we need to plant more crops particularly, but how's all the water's behaving quite nicely now. These are generating a ton of power. Way more power than we actually need. Which is kind of cool. Ooh, this is... No, that's not low. That's the correct height. Oh, wow, they're getting on with this as well. Awesome. I wonder if they can't get to that one. So what about if I do that? Now you can get to it. Cool. Some of these they're not going to be able to get to easily. We might need to do some work to help them with that. That should be set to obtain now. That one can be set to obtain, so they actually have the materials they need to do stuff. That's nearly built. Cool. As long as we've opened this up, we could start doing the terraforming. Right, back over here. They have placed all of this. So I'm going to run a path along there. And because we just need so much more storage. I could terraform that, but we'll just do that so the water flows under it. Do that, and then we'll do we're going to stack these. Drought incoming. But it's just a drought, not a bad tide. That's no better, actually. Drought's probably worse because we don't get the power generation then. And then we'll do another 2. And that, and storage, and there we go. So we have maple syrup here because we are making maple pastries. What I'm going to do instead is put in 2 smaller tanks set to obtain. That's going to be set to supply, and then over here, which is going to be much less efficient, I know. We are going to set that to be maple syrup, set to supply. Once we've got the kind of, we need more cattail cracker storage still. Okay, cattail crackers, maple pastries. We'll build some more of these as well. We'll build another set this side. Right, that's cleared out. So let's do R over there. Storage, large underground pile for dirt. And we're going to medium prioritize that. And we're going to build a terraforming station. This can be detonated. Can we go down any further? Nope, we are at the bottom of the map. In fact, it only went down 1 deep. Anyway, so no problem, no problem. So we're going to need a bunch of stairs to get down to the different levels. And we're going to need to tell the district crossing to import dirt. And what I'm going to do is just here. Not there. Where else can we get that's close-ish? Let's set that to be dirt, and we go there and shorten the route to it, and that one's going to be set to supply. And this one, when it's done, is going to be set to obtain, and that way the people at the district crossing only have to take it to there before the haulers can take over. Right, let's high prioritize that. We might not need the pump going the other way once we've got the other project done, but right, that's all in. Let's start at the top, I guess. Large windmills. I guess we can't have them at the back, so makes sense to build from the edge, doesn't it? It makes sense that that is a 3-way. 1, 2. How many can we get here? That's going to be the limit. And we can do that. Then, which windmill? 2. 2. We're not going to be able to build one there. Okay, that's fine. Do your thing, little beavers. And probably what I should do is put intermediate supplies for these guys. So we want paper, gears, and planks, I think it is, isn't it? If we set those to, no, obtain. Wow, that was quick. And then once they've built these ones, we'll join the power up, just so we're not disconnecting beavers from stuff. Given how quick they are, yeah, let's go over here. Detonate. Detonate. And he did all of it. Cool. Detonate. I love that you don't have to be able to get a beaver to the things to detonate them. That's so much easier. So they'll be able to build that off the edge, actually. And that's a 1 and some 2s. And then terraforming is going to be bots. And we need to unlock the dirt block and start putting in the dirt. Yeah, that's right. Wow, they work quickly. So do I actually, I don't actually need to build as much as I have put in. It only needs to be 1 high. So let's pause actually before they do loads like that. We'll let them do that one. But if we do it 1 high, we can then take power off of the... No, that was a mistake. Oh, well. Should be okay. We can rebuild that. Let's go more slowly. Let's rebuild that quickly because that's disconnected our line. No priority on that. Yeah, that's better. And that'll give us a wide enough channel to put in actually 1 power wheel. So probably we might want to narrow it down some more. I actually blasted out too much. We can fix that. And in fact, we will. So the idea is that we can then populate this with more wheels, more water wheels. Plenty of materials. We've got a lot of spare bots. So I think it's time for putting another terraforming station. Actually, let's go back this way. Because we are also going to do lots of bot building huts. Not huts to build bots, but building huts full of bots. Yeah. I didn't put down the second terraforming station when I did that. That's okay. We can put one there. And that will be bots too. So back up here, these are built, so these ones need connecting in. Delete that piece of path. There we go. And then I'm hoping that we can do... I was hoping we could do some around here, which we can. So I got one there. Okay, we can only get 2 there unless... I bet if we terraform that a bit. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. I'm really kind of tempted. I'm going to disconnect them because I'm curious about how much power that's generating, although it was naturally disconnected anyway because they couldn't build that. But yeah, I'm really curious as to how much power they're generating. So I think we can do that and that. And probably some of this. Probably that much. We're going to leave this disconnected until it's done. Right, let's head back over here. So that's been cleared out, which is cool. And we are going to measure first. Pause. 1, 2. I'm going to single dynamite all of that. They're getting all of this built, which is cool. So and then terraforming. We're going to want to bring some bots in for that. Let's do that. And find our district center. And I'm going to set a minimum of 4 bots for now. And they are going to work in here once it's built, which it nearly is, so that's okay. Let's detonate the rest of that. Oh, I went too far. I'm such a dumbass. No way of fixing this. Alright, that's what we're doing. So we are into the drought. Everything's okay. Oh, that they could do with being up. Everything is okay, which is cool. These are getting built. And let's keep working on hooking those up. Let's go back and put in our... Yep, you guessed it. A priority. Cool. Right. So over here, they're getting most of this built, which is good. So what do we need storage for? Let's put some wheat storage. Potatoes. Sunflowers. That one that's not got anything set. Yep. Grilled spider dark. Really want them to get this maple tank built. In fact, we're just going to delete that anyway. And then I'm going to medium prioritize. Picking all of this up. Because you can kind of guess what's going to happen to it. I've actually done the wrong piece there. Such a screw up. Such a screw up. Unplant those. And pretty sure that needs to be there, and actually that needs to be there as well, because we only need it 2 wide. Over here, just want to check how wide. Yeah, 2 wide. Cool. just need them to finish building the terraforming station. And the plan is that it's going to water, fluid pump, mechanical fluid pump, so it can go 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, although I've put those the wrong way around because I'm dumb. Let's just do that. 2, 3, 4. And that's going to stay empty. And then that's going to go there. Do I want more than one? Then we condense it down. I think so. If we have 2 running, that'll be better. Water, mechanical fluid pump. There we go. I'm going to put the stairs in the wrong place, but let's get that done. As a start. Let's prioritize building that, shall we? And no, they haven't quite finished building that yet. They have built a lot of it. And probably what we could do is start dropping in the extra power wheels. There we go. So that's the first bit of this designed. Obviously, they've got a fair bit of building to do. What we can start to think about doing is learn I need to put single dynamite in, so I wasted a bunch of extract, but I do want to blast out this bit to be as deep as it can be, you know, be all you can be and all that. So what we'll do is we'll run some paths around and hopefully they can... Yeah, they should be able to get to that. I guess I need to extend the path a bit more. And we'll lay it all in and then we'll work on removing the paths as we come back out. I don't think we want to dynamite that side just yet. In the fullness of time, I might, but for now, I will not. We'll have that as a break point. No real logic to it, just it is. Yeah, we can get all of that. So they can get all of that as well from the paths that we have. And that's going to give us a nice big reservoir to store water in. I'll let them do that. Put the rest of it in. And then once it's all placed, we'll delete the path. Cool. So that's being done. Then what do we need? We just need some more treated planks. We had treated planks. We are still making treated planks. I guess it's going to take a few days to get that made. Let's be realistic. So over here, they have just built that. So that is set to supply, but there's a lot of maple syrup over here. So hopefully these guys can get on that. We come over here. We still have a lot of spare beavers. I'm going to move more of them over to District 1. Move 30 of them over. I'm going to put in some hauling posts as well because I think we really need more hauling capacity. So on there, maximize that. And district management, hauling post, we can actually put some there. And I'm going to use a levy to do that rather than waiting for the terraforming station to be built. So let's get those built as a matter of priority. I prioritized the workplace, not the building, which was a bad idea. Let's maximize the number of workers in there. I'm going to down prioritize one just in case we run out. Cool. Are they bringing? They are bringing dirt in. So once the terraforming station is built, they can crack on. Do we have over here? We don't really have treated tanks over here, so it's okay. We're just gonna have to let that work. Right, that needs connecting. There, and then it needs connecting. Do we connect it up here? Yeah, why not? There we go. Then put in the next layer. And it's really just going to be a case of seeing what's going to let me build or where it's going to let me build them. There we go. And we could do some over here as well. We could be populating the back. We're talking about maximizing it. We really should do that, shouldn't we? I bet we can get one there. We delete those bits of path. You can do that. So far, this is generating, wow, 1900 horsepower. A lot of power. As the army of beavers gets to work, I'm going to, rather than hooking up around here, we will hook up this way. And we'll do all the way there, corner there, right there. And let them build all of that before we can do that as well. Probably cool. Let's go back over here. And put in another layer, another piece of power shaft. Right. Cool. So the haulers are in preparation for replacing the terrain that I screwed up. We're going to dirt obtain. And that's built. Let's prioritize these. And then with that, they can actually build that. So we don't really need these. We don't need dynamite there because we're going to be filling it in with terrain blocks. Let's delete that. should probably put those stairs somewhere else, but what we'll do is we'll have it be wider until we get to the height that we want, and then I'll narrow it down and we'll try and do a little bit of compression of water. But first we need this to be built. We're getting there. Maybe we need... Do we have enough pine resin? Maybe we should build another lumber factory. But the problem is we've not really got that big an industrial area available to us now over here. We might have to rework that completely once we've built this, whatever it's going to be. No. We are out of storage space for metal blocks, so logs, thanks. Let's build an underground store. For metal blocks. Do that level of priority on that. That's how all the water wheels are built. Right. So I'm going to put 4 ways in there because it will save me having to work out which way around they need to be. And I think I can just delete that bit of path, which will stop us building the rest of this. Which I don't know, we can get around that. There we go. Cool. That will connect all of those up, and those are generating a nice bit of power. Let's head back over to Windmill Mountain, which is currently stopped. Actually, if we bring it to the edge, then more of them will be able to access it. I think we need to build that first. While they're doing that, let's see. That's just a power connection block, so we can sort that. Could they get to that to terraform it? Because if we terraformed it out a level, that's the drought over. So I'm thinking I might need to extend this path so that the terraformers in the other district can get to that. Who over here are not able to get to the stuff that I put down because we went for a single layer and I'm dumb. Let's do that and that and that. And then I'm going to need to get the power connection down to here. I think that's a job for another day. Treated planks are a real bottleneck. They are a real bottleneck for us. So I think maybe it's just that we haven't ever built up a stockpile of them. What are we low on? Extract. Okay. We are out of extract. So we need more centrifuges. I should have left a way to get back here to put another layer of industry in. You can do that. Path. Path. Back. High power shaft. High power shaft. Turny power. Turny power. Breaky power. And centrifuge underwater it is. There we go. And actually, we could then do another wood workshop. We stagger the path. Workshop there. Path. There. That's not going to have power probably, so we might need to do that. Cool. Good stuff. Terraformers are working, but not finished yet, so that's okay. Obviously, this is a power that's wind dependent. So I think it looks quite cool. It's going to look awesome when it's done. And all running. So we can probably stick one here. And a high power shot. There we go. And even with not much wind, that's generating a decent amount of power. I'm going to slightly prioritize the terraforming over here, because otherwise they're going to do all of this first, which they've nearly done, but you know. So that's going to give us a nice straight, fairly fast stream to get more power out of. Still waiting for 3 to planks. They're only 4 away actually. And then they are going to be able to get on with this. There is a decent amount of dirt there. I think probably we should, although it's less fun, medium prioritize that storage bit. I should put paths in. And then these can be, we'll do one more water and we'll do one. Let's do a big biofuel tank. And then over this side, 1, 2. We need a little bit more there. 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we'll work out what we're going to put in them. But hopefully, yeah, they're getting most of this area cleared now, which is good. Let's do one of these for explosives. And once it's built, we're going to delete this. And realistically, we could probably do with having dynamite brought over here. And prioritize them in a moment. I'm just going to get them set up first. way the builders don't have to go so far to get the dynamite that they're laying in to do that. So these now have the stuff. And this never got built. Let's prioritize that. So then I have to carry the dirt all the way over. Yeah. So let's... These are going to have to move. That's our printing press and our explosives factory. And I'm really tempted to build them up over the Badwater River. Are they 4 deep? I would have to do that. Explosives, wood, paper mill, not paper mill, printing press. There we go. And then we could just too high. Too high. And then do power. My power shaft. Awesome. Then we can delete those. So you guys are going to get deleted because we have a lumberjack there that can cover everything. Now, these need to be deleted. There we go. And you might as well be as well. Which is okay because we're adding in all of those. Over here, let's prioritize building that so we can get rid of the one over here and then have paper and gears. So probably what we can do is let's go brain slowly processing. Paper. That's connected to the paper mill then. And then this one can be set to gears. And then this is going to be set to empty, and this will be set to empty. Cool. They are making very good progress with this, so we can beat that, and that's probably... Love how explosives is under landscaping. How they're getting on over building, fixing my screw up. They're doing pretty well, which is cool. Power. And if we get one more, actually we don't need one more there, we can just go straight into the side of that. I prioritize that, and water, mechanical pump. We need to do that. So we need a turn there. build those first before we put in the pump. Over here, they have terraformed. So, power, large windmill. There, let's delete the path that I put in. There we go. There we go. That'll probably be it for that row, and then we can come down here and build a bunch more, hopefully. There we go. Starting to get to where we can build a lot more in an area. If we had a terrain block there, no, we'll go with the natural terrain. Wow, nearly 3,000 horsepower already. We need to do power, high power shaft, up and up. And power that. That's going to be so cool. I think that's the most windmills I've ever built. Hopefully all of this sorted itself out. It did. Not flooding, which is cool. How's dynamite placement looking? Pretty crazily good actually. So need them to get that one, and then we can delete this path. But we can't get to these. No, that's annoying. We'll deal with that afterwards. They've nearly built all of this, and then they will get on to building up other stuff, and we can do what I plan to do then and put in. Not fit there. No, that's annoying. Oh well. Do that. Let's unpause this. Let's have a look at this actually. So, see, someone said it was the unpause when temperate ends, but temperate to me does not mean drought. Pause when drought starts. I'm going to try it because I would like to automate that. It would be nice to get that built. And then we can do our mechanical pump. I'm hoping the power is going to connect in there. Otherwise I'll have to shift it down one. Back to windmill land. And actually this has become more of the project for today than I expected. Thought we were going to be doing more on the new gas aqueduct. Can we get some more in here? On there. It's just saying about the power connection being blocked actually, so that might be okay. That's there. 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 Be able to get a lot more in here now. There we go. They can just go crazy building those. We have a bunch of them to connect up. So let's think about how we want to do that. It's just waiting on planks. That's going to need a three-way connector. Do that. Those can be connected like that. Those can be connected like that. Feels like we should be able to put one here somewhere. Yeah. I guess I haven't done this layer yet. That's okay. We want high power, universal there. Universal, please. With a flat top. There we go. There. Maybe we put down there. Deprioritize that one for now. So that we can actually build the connection for it. There. There. Because if we don't connect them all, we're going to be in trouble. And yeah, I realised this bank is not currently connected up to the main bit. I think maybe we'll do that there. I'm sure there are going to be sections where they can't get to them to build the connections. Let's have a look. They're all connected. Apart from that, they're connected. They're connected to each other, but not up to the main bit. So let's fix that. There we go. You've got stuck. Can't get to that. Yes, can I snake a path through here? I can. And then I need to do a couple of staircases. Let them get that built now, and then we'll have to work out how to connect all of that. Down here, we are going to need that. I guess that needs to be a 4-way. Let's low prioritize that. So get those built, get that built, get that built. So let's do that. Over here, everything is connected. Come on, autosave. Oh no, the wind stopped blowing. Oh well. So that's all of those connected. So let's put in the next layer. We're going to need to terraform this. And we're going to need some path to build off of. There we go. And probably same this end. There we go. Right. This doesn't have power. Why doesn't this have power? That has power. That's going to be bots. We'll switch that to bots, but why doesn't it have power? I know. There we go. I prioritize that. That will hopefully help our extract situation. Yep. Awesome. How's our mine doing? Our mine is mining, which is good. That's been put in. They are starting to work on this. Let's delete that and delete that. Do that. They have... Oh, wow. They've connected that up. That's immense. So what we're going to have here, we've got another bajillion treated planks. Please tell me you can get to that. Yep. Is water will come into here. Can go. Fall into this area. I have a little holding pond. I guess that's wider than it needs to be. Let's reduce the size of that. So we'll have a little holding pond, which is going to be 2 across. And we'll then have another step up. So actually, I don't want them that way. You're going to plan this and then we'll stop because we're going to go for far too long. It needs to be 1 wide, doesn't it? So that might be an issue, actually. No, they can build that from behind initially. There. Delete those bits of path. There. There. Onto there. That's going to be too deep, so there. I think we'll go up 1 more, and then that'll give us a nice drop to run to the to run through, basically. That's 1, 2, 3. So this will be 4. Then if I put in the water pumps, yep, awesome. landscaping there. And we want to fill all of this in because there doesn't need to be deep water in there. Perfect. So that's the start of things. I guess they're not going to be able to get to these now. Well, I can come along here. No. That one, medium. That one, slightly lower. There we go. And then we're going to need stairs there and there. And probably there and there. That will let them get all of that built. So I think I'm going to call it there because we're going to have quite a while. Thanks for watching, guys. A lot more done today. I hope you have found this interesting. I'm expecting lots of comments, probably some bits that I've missed. I know there are a lot of windmills that aren't connected yet. We'll get to it. Interested in your thoughts on running the water from the reservoir over here back into our main water area. And now I know I could probably have just put a pump here, pumped it over here, had it flow back through, but there's no route for it to go through here, and this is more fun. So you can see now what we're aiming for. We're going to have a 2-wire channel that runs all the way through here to this. Before I forget, let's get them to get rid of those few trees because they're going to be in the way. I'm so bad for this. Just doing that a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's because I've got trees selected. Duh. No. There we go. I mean, I did that. Cool. So I think you get the idea, hopefully. We might need to put some sides on this or make this a little bit deeper. We'll see. The same here, we might make it a little bit deeper, but hopefully not. And yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed the video, click the like button, and I will see you next time.